Welcome to the 290 Mo podcast. I appreciate your time. If you could introduce yourself for my viewers and listeners.
Oh no, I have to introduce myself.
You know that.
I know.
They probably already know who you is.
I know. I was like, damn. At this point, okay. So it's not my first time here, so you guys should kind of have some familiarity with me. I am Melly Starz, your favorite media person, I guess. Event curator now, investor, artist manager, concert connoisseur, music festival judge, and so much more.
Judge, I like that.
I'm probably forgetting a bunch of stuff.
I like that. Judge. We might add judges to thank you for listening.
Ooh.
Judges.
Yikes.
Judges. So what's been going on, Melly Starz?
A lot since the last time I was here.
Is Starz a stage name, or is that because you got the star on, you know what I'm saying, and you really represent? Is that
like a branding thing?
Did the star purchase, did that have anything to do with that, or was it simultaneously? Was it before and you just happen to have it like?
So I've always been obsessed with stars ever since like high school. So I would buy anything that had stars on it, like backpacks, accessories, clothes. So it's part of the branding. Like you just associate the stars to Melly. There's always got to be a star somewhere. Like my ring is all stars. You know, I didn't wear that bracelet. I have a whole star Pandora bracelet. Like it's all the charms are stars on it. Got a bunch of earrings, jewelry. So as I go along life, I start collecting star jewelry.
For sure. That's dope. So, it's been a minute since you've sat on the couch, you know what I'm saying? But we've been working, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You brought plenty of artists through here, you know what I'm saying? We've done events together. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? Personally, you know what I'm saying? What have you've been working on?
Ooh, personally, my dog finally made it. So he's here. Because I know the last time I was here, I was like, yeah, my dog's still not here. So he is here. So I spend a lot of time with him. And he looks at me guiltily every time I leave the house.
Is that dog from here? Did he have to adjust to like the cold? Was he like, what the fuck?
He was born in Miami. Like I already did like the whole and like the fucking history and the genetic testing and all that. Yeah. So he was born in Florida somewhere. And so he always like spent his whole life there, according to genetics. So it was definitely an adjustment for him because he'd never seen snow or like leaves or like anything. So he's like, what the fuck is this shit?
Alley cats, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. He's like, what the fuck is going on? But he has adjusted. Recently there was like one snow day where he was outside and then my cousin went to go get him and he wanted to play in the snow. And we're like, sir, it is way too cold to be playing in the snow. You don't even know what snow is. What do you mean you want to play? Exactly,
right.
So I think he's adjusted.
Like, Melly, how does your dog get frostbite?
He decided he wanted to play.
He's from the Caribbean. But no, that's what's up. So let's talk about the music. You know what I'm saying? You've been working with your artists, the same artists, you know what I'm saying, the same roster. What's it been like watching their evolution? You know what I'm saying? Have they been elevating, or do you wish some was doing better in these areas? Do you gotta kick some in the ass? What's the managing side like?
I always think that all of us could be doing better.
For sure, of course.
Just me.
No, that's real shit.
But I think everybody has made progress in their own way from where they were to where they are now. Obviously, life stuff does get in the way, and we just kind of have to sometimes prioritize that. So do I wish we were a little further? Yeah, but I also understand why we're dealing with a lot of other personal issues and things like that. So it's like, I want to do more, but like we also got to deal with this and priorities. So it's trying to just find that balance. I think that it's been finding the balance. I think like flying out and like first getting here, it was a lot easier to just be on go and like run. And then life starts lifing. And things start happening, and then you're like, well, we still want to be on go, but then at the same time, we got to deal with all this other shit. So finding that balance of like, yeah, let's still run around and do all the things, but let's also prioritize family and things.
Oh, yeah.
To
for sure.
Be taken care of.
For sure. That's a fact. How do you keep, you know what I'm saying? Because it's already for some, you know what I'm saying, I can't speak for all, but for some it could already be a task, you know what I'm saying, keeping yourself motivated, you know what I'm saying, and keeping yourself on task, or keeping your eye on the prize, you know what I'm saying. How do you help other personalities, other people, you know what I'm saying, keep them same feelings as well?
I try to do check-ins, like, okay, are you up for this event? Are you up for this? Like, where are you mentally? Are you okay doing this? Do we want to start doing shows? No. Okay. And then also at the beginning of the year, I told everybody, like, we need to sit down, like, I want to sit one-on-one with everybody and kind of go over your yearly goals and kind of see where we're at. But it's hard, especially like managing your own personal mental health and shit, and then trying to figure out everybody else's too. So it's just, I think the main thing is trying to like keep the communication, but sometimes like you don't want to talk about shit that you're going through. So it's like, I think I get frustrated because I'm like, just communicate. But then I also understand because I'm like, okay, yeah, that is a personal thing that you don't want to talk about, or you're not ready to talk about right now. But like, it's also like
rent is dooming.
Yeah, because I'm the same way. I'm not very like vulnerable or like want to talk about shit. So I'm like, I also like, I get frustrated, but I also understand because I'm the same way. I'm not trying to talk about my feelings and my problems. So I'm just trying to work.
For sure. And some people use work to get away from that. You know
I'm like one of those people.
Yeah, so yeah, that's definitely understandable. So I don't envy your job at all. You know what I'm saying?
I don't envy my job.
I also, you know what I'm saying, talking about, you know what I'm saying, managing artists, you know what I'm saying, yourself personally, just getting back to yourself. Do you ever get overwhelmed or discouraged? Like, do you be like, you know what, I'm gonna let them manage themselves. I'm gonna just write. I'm just go in my cocoon and just be a writer. You ever have them thoughts?
Yeah, I do. Especially like December, because I'm just like, I'm trying to chill. And like they still want to do things, and I'm like, but I'm trying to chill. And like, so it's December, I think, because I take the whole month off. So
that's a good month to take off.
Exactly. Well, my birthday, Christmas, New Year's, like.
That's a good month to take off.
It's a great month to take off.
I might take that. That might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Just work, like do clerical work.
Yeah, that's basically how I spend December. I've done that the last couple years. Well, before moving, I went on cruises first, and then
there you go. I knew it was a big chunk missing out the story.
Exactly. Yeah. So I would go on a cruise in the middle of nowhere where there's no phone and I can't do any work, and kind of decompress from the year, and then come back and like do shit. But even my last cruise, I did not do that because I got ideas. Like when you're in front of the ocean, drinking wine and thinking about life, things just start making sense.
Right. That's what I get lit. When I get lit, that's when I get ideas. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I'm on the cruise, not 24, 23.
Writing down notes on napkins and shit.
Yes, literally. And then I'm like, I need this done. I send it to my cousin. She's my graphic designer. We redid the entire website while I was on the cruise because I got inspired. And I'm like, again, I have a fucking bottle of wine and I'm staring it to the fucking abyss because there's no lights. And I'm like drawing and doing all of this. And I'm like, I need to send this to her, but I don't have Wi-Fi. Like, it was a mission, but she finally got it through. And then when I get off the cruise, she's like, okay, this is what I did. And I'm like, how from my chicken scratch you got that? Yeah, so even though I try to disconnect, I still connect and try to do work. So December is definitely like where I do like the background stuff, but I don't think anybody really took me seriously when I said like, hey, I take December to myself. So there were people still trying to do things, and I'm like, yeah,
you know what you got to do. And I never do it because I'm gonna just get a bigger phone with more memory and more battery life. You need another phone. You need two phones.
I know. I have the two phone numbers.
No, you need two phones that you can turn. Like Melly Starz closes at 9 p.m. Turn that phone on.
I could do that now. I just don't.
That's what I need. I need to be because
because I could set, so since it's a business line, I could set the hours of operation in the settings. I just haven't.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I need that on shorty. I need the business line separate on bro, because this phone is, I feel like everybody in the world got my number. And that's cool. Like, I got no issues. It's just, you know what I'm saying, I would rather have, you know what I'm saying, I always upgrade. Like, I'm going to get the battery pack charger and I'm going to get 128 gigs. And like,
I'm going to get more iCloud storage.
Right.
And I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. And it's like, girl.
Right, on shorty. The whole time my
point?
shit just got an Android. You know what I'm saying? That would have been great. But, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I'm glad that you're able to stay motivated and keep others motivated because that's a skill, that's a talent, and you know what I'm saying, that's good, you know what I'm saying, for like your heart and shit. Because I'm the type of nigga to be like, hey, shit, fuck it, motherfucker, don't want to get down, fuck them, shit, bro, you can't motivate yourself, I can't do it for you.
I
You know what I'm saying?
for you.
Bro, I gotta take it's a doggy dog word on shorty. So that's
I
what's
do
up,
that
man.
not even just for like my little team. I also do that for other people. So I did I've been doing vlogs every month, and ironically last night I was doing the blog post for it. My New Year's vlog was a clusterfuck. Holy shit. I got drunk and decided to YouTube. Do not get drunk in YouTube. Don't recommend.
Is it published? Did you put it out?
Yeah, it's been it was published that night. I recorded it and then I uploaded it and I said fuck the bullshit, and then I woke up.
You know what? I don't think I'm subscribed to your YouTube channel.
Wow.
I've never seen a vlog.
Bro, I've been doing one every single month
I've
since
never
I
seen
moved.
that. That's why I said, that's why I just had to honestly tell you I didn't, because I would have seen it. You know, I would have been subscribed and commenting. I've never seen it.
A lot of people have seen it.
Yeah.
More people than probably should have.
I gotta check that out.
I was talking a lot of shit because I was drinking.
Okay.
But that moment too, because I start crying and everything, and I'm like, girl.
Oh my God.
What the fuck is going on?
What's the name of this YouTube? I'm gonna put it in right now.
What you mean? What's the name of the YouTube? You should know. But during that, I guess I had an epiphany because I have been there for people and I didn't realize it, like other artists in the space. And you know, New Year's, everybody's like, "Oh, I'm so thankful for you," and blah blah blah. So I was getting a lot of those messages, and like I started to realize, like, holy shit, I've helped a lot of people and like inspired a lot of other people that I didn't even realize, and like I've been a motivator for others, and I'm like, this shit isn't even about me no more. Like, what is going on? So yeah, the New Year's vlog. I'm still contemplating whether I should leave that up, but it's up there if you want to see me cry and get drunk on camera.
Oh, it's up there. No,
it's up.
It's almost next year.
Right? So yeah, that was another moment where I'm like, oh shit, I just motivate a lot of other people, not just the people around me. That's kind of cool.
For sure. So let's get into Melly's couch.
Oh my god!
Because right now you on 290 Mo's couch. God damn it. but nah, I'm glad you was able to stop by to my couch because I'm not gonna have it too much longer on, bro. I'm actually.
Wait, so you're gonna actually get me that elevator?
No, not yet.
Damn.
Just we're gonna switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna switch it up a little bit. But let's talk about Melly's couch. You know what I'm saying? So Melly's couch be going crazy. Like I could have sworn you'd be like, yeah, I'm taking a break, but then I'd be like seeing posts every day. I'd be like, I don't know if I just be I'm late, but
no, I
took a break for like 2 days. No, that was 6 weeks.
6 weeks. A 6-week break.
Time flies when you're having fun.
I guess so.
Oh, shorty. So let's talk about Melly's couch.
Okay.
I know your first time here, it was we was talking about its return. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to bring it back. You know what I'm saying? And now it's a year later.
Yeah, it's a year later.
A year later, 100 episodes recorded. No,
not 100. We're not there yet.
75.
I mean, maybe overall in all of the years, but not in 1 year.
Yeah, for sure. But that's how, you know what I'm saying, that's how fluid it is, you know what I'm saying, right now. You know what I'm saying? You're in full swing, you're doing your thing. So just talk about the evolution, you know what I'm saying, how it's been in first person from, because we see the growth. Tell us how it's been from your side, you know what I'm saying, from then to now.
It's been a fucking whirlwind, actually. Like, I did not think it was going to be popular. I didn't think anybody was going to give a fuck. I didn't think anybody was going to understand the concept. And I really planned for it to just be like something extra that I did. Like, oh, I'm just going to do a couple a month if I'm lucky type shit. Now, the wait list is you're waiting about 6 months to a year to even get on the couch. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So, yeah, it's been crazy. It's been better than I could have dreamed or expected or anything.
So for anybody who's listening or watching right now and they hear what you just said, you know what I'm saying? What is the concept of Melly's Couch? You know what I'm saying? Why is there a 6 to 1? Motherfuckers probably put in the application and then don't even be here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. You know, that's a long ass time.
It is a long ass time. I'm sorry.
So what is the concept of Melly's Couch?
So it's pretty much just artist interviews or creative interviews because it's expanded. So I got this concept back in 2012, 2013, I think, around there when I was doing my master's. But it was very much because I was being graded on it. It was more like my personality didn't fully shine through, and there was a lot of more like rules and things. Obviously, it's a school project, so there was a lot of interest. But like, it was a school project, and then I'm done. Like, that's it. You know, it did what it did, and then I moved on, and then I brought it back a couple different times. But this time, I kind of still wanted to stick to it, but I do deep dives now. So it's like more so bringing like journalism back to the interviews. You get me?
Yeah.
Because I
you
think
should be sound like investigative journalists damn near sometimes. Like, yeah, I got to step my shit up on
people are like, hey.
Like, how did you feel about when you wrote this song and this part and this verse at this minute? And I'm like, damn, exactly. I didn't even listen to that song.
How do you feel about that rap that you did in kindergarten?
Right,
I think that was probably the most like shocking one for everybody. They're like, how did you find this person's kindergarten rap? And I'm like, by finding it.
I told you I would have to kill you. No.
Right, if I told you. So it's very like deep dives, like from the beginning to present day. So it takes a lot of time and they're very long, which is why I didn't think that a lot of people would like it, but they do. And like I said, well, like you mentioned, we break down song lyrics, we break down specific photo shoots, projects, videos. So yeah, if you've created something, you better stand on it because I'm gonna ask you about it. I even bring up old tweets, old Facebook posts, like you said on August 22 fucking whatever the fuck year.
There you go.
You said on this day. So how do you feel about that? Like, and they're like, what
shit
the
out there,
what?
bro.
Yeah, so I think it also shows people like, hey, once you put it online, it's online forever. So be careful what the fuck you post. And even if you delete it, I might still find it. And I'm not going to tell y'all how, but.
Oh, I got a trick. Y'all got to pay me for me to tell y'all. But so I recently had, you know what I'm saying, I've been trying to get like all the, you know what I'm saying, people with the shows. I've been trying to get them through here because it's like, it's some slight gatekeeping going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like to always let everybody know who do this, you know what I'm saying, that I fuck with them, and I always love to cross promote, cross collab and shit like that.
Yeah, definitely. That's how we win.
I recently had No Insurance up here. We was talking about like our pet peeves, you know what I'm saying, for people who host guests, you know what I'm saying, on shows, you know what I'm saying. I think mine was hygiene, you know what I'm saying. Like,
I just recently watched that interview too.
We had this booked for a month and you came up here stinking. Like, just fuck me, right? Even if you stink on your own time, like, this is one time
you shouldn't.
You in 4K, like, unstink this one time, you know what I'm saying. And I think they was like people canceling, you know what I'm saying, or book something did not show up, you know what I'm saying. So for somebody that hosts, you know what I'm saying, a show with a wait list, a crazy wait list, you know what I'm saying, a crazy concept, how in depth y'all go, give me some pet peeves for hosting guests.
I hate when people pick up the phone.
Oh, what? I ain't never had nobody pick up the phone. Well, I had somebody be like, yeah, like they had to take it. Yeah, I feel you. And
the only reason I hate it is because like I gotta edit that out.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, fuck.
That's rude too. You shouldn't pick it up unless it's like
an emergency.
Stop everything. Craig's in trouble. That's the only way you should pick up the phone, though. Bro.
Yeah, that's I think my biggest pet peeve. Yeah. But I think also I give people grace because a lot of times it might be their first interview.
True.
So they might not understand it or like understand basic etiquette. But like that's the one is. Just put it away. Just put it on Do Not Disturb. Like we all put it on Do Not Disturb before we started filming.
Yeah.
Why are you picking it up?
I forget sometimes. But yeah, I feel you 100%. What, if you don't mind me asking, and if you don't mind sharing,
Oh gosh.
you don't have to say no names.
Oh, here we go.
What has been your least favorite interview since your return, and why?
Fuck. My least favorite. Yikes.
Like when you see that person's name back to be rebooked again, you just go.
Well, nobody gets a part 2, so the couch is like a once.
There you go.
That's it. Like maybe part 2 is 5 years from now, but we cover so many topics that there's no reason that you're gonna come back.
Just who? Then what was the worst? The worst one, and why? What made it the worst? Like I can't wait till this shit over with. Like,
oh damn. Oh my god, there was one that I was like,
what was it?
That I was like,
what was it about it?
I think it was because it was like a favor.
Mm-hmm.
I hate doing favors, but like I also understand I gotta do favors. So I'm always just like, and I'm like, but you can't tell. That's the thing. It's like you're not gonna be, if you go watch all of them, you're not gonna be able to tell which one it is.
Oh, you're gonna be able to tell, man. Whichever interview you see is 13 minutes.
Short as shit. Yeah.
Where you from? Chicago?
Oh, I hate people that it's just like a one-word answer.
Why you start rapping? Because my daddy rap? Oh. Okay, cool. Okay. What you working on? Music?
No shit. This is riveting conversation.
Well, man, go let the people know where they can find your music. What you talking about? Sure.
No, see, so since I edit, because my face gives it away, but I do pretty good in the editing to cover up my facial expressions. If I leave the facial expressions in there, it's because like it's to drive a point home.
Right, for sure.
You know.
Sure. Yeah, you need some of them sometimes.
Like, yeah, but
for sure.
If it's because like I'm literally just bored, or it's like I'm like throwing shade with my face, I usually edit it out.
Yeah.
Unless I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Okay. So you.
Ooh, actually.
Oh, there you go.
There it is. And it wasn't the full interview. It was a segment of the interview that they were talking about somebody and like such high praises for somebody who I've had problems with. And I'm just sitting there like, this water tastes lovely. Because I'm like, I can't sit here and tell you what the fuck the problem is.
Oh. And
really, you're like, they're like, yeah, they're like, they're my best friends and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to go to the grave. And I'm just like, and I can't believe that their name is being mentioned on the fucking couch. So my face is not anywhere on during that section of the interview.
You know.
And I did not tell them what transpired with those people. But
for sure.
Yeah, that's and that's what I'm saying. It wasn't the full interview. It was just that section where I'm like, how the fuck do I get out of this? Yeah. I'm like, I can't. Okay, where's my drink?
That's crazy. Yeah, doing interviews, it's to me, it's fun to me. It's like a sport. It's fun. It's exciting. Crazy shit happen. Like the smallest world. Like I think.
Yes.
So like
shit's so small that you're just like.
Somebody I dated like in high school, and they ended up like it was like a love triangle.
Oh,
and then
no.
the person with the love triangle, he turned out to be a rapper, and then he like booked the interview type shit. And it's like, but I knew who he was, but he didn't know who I was type shit. And
That's
I was like,
awkward as shit.
But I was trying, and it just never happened. But I wanted to do it so because I was like, when everybody involved see it, they go like, dang, that's crazy. But it just never happened. But I was like, that's how small the world. Like he had no clue. But I was like, damn, that's crazy, that's dude.
I'm like dreading the day that somebody like applies, and I'm like,
yeah. So about that, so like me. At first, my thing was I was open door policy. You know what I'm saying? Anybody 100% free come in.
Yeah.
We're going to do it. That's over with. I'm still letting everybody. Still not letting. So it's a vetting process now.
Yes.
Bro. You got to have something. You know what I'm saying? Like people, I'd be like, send me a short detailed bio and a link to
literally.
your, like that's easy. Like short detail, like for me, just 4 sentences and make it
a paragraph, bro.
At the least, you know what I'm saying? If that's all you can write about yourself, that's on you. But at least, and that I'm not saying that's gonna be enough, but that's what short detail means.
Yeah.
At least a paragraph. They will put a TikTok link with one video.
What am I gonna do with that, bro?
So, you know what I'm saying?
You ask for a lot less than I do.
Yeah. So now I'm not even responding. If you can't follow simple instructions, you know what I'm saying?
You can't.
I'm not even responding because that just vets out, you know what I'm saying, the one word, the one question answering person. That's how I weed them out. You know what I'm saying? So what's some criteria that you got for your show, you know what I'm saying, when you...
So the reason that the vetting process is what it is because I put a lot of work into these things. From the research, 8 to 10, maybe 12 hours just researching, prepping, finding outfits. Sometimes I bring out props, getting your favorite alcohol, booking the space. Then after that, it's editing, getting my graphics done, my animations, all of that stuff, doing the reels. I spend maybe like 60 hours on one interview if we put everything together. So I'm not going to waste my time on somebody who you're not even following me. You've never liked a post. You literally are only like hitting me up and you're like, well, I want an interview soon. I don't give a fuck what you want soon. Soon is 6 months.
Yeah, and that's the people I hate when the people just DM like, yo, let's work. And I'm like, bro, that's not how you know.
Yeah, like,
and I'm a nigga from the hood and I understand you 100%, but you know what I'm saying? It's a way to do things.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what's up, Mo? Good afternoon. I'm an artist I'm trying to find out how I can get
like
information on how to, you know,
how to get on.
Motherfucker just saying yo, and that's it, and nothing else. And you know what I do? I don't even respond. I just look at that.
Most of the time, I just delete or it stays on my request
yo,
folder.
Right, I'm like, yo, I put yo back. I put yo. What the fuck is that, bro?
Well, a lot of it is like people who are only coming on now because they see that it's popular. Mm-hmm. So it's like, all right, well, let's see if you still fuck with the show 6 months from now. That's like one thing. Then on top of that, during that vetting process, I'm also checking you out on the scene. Like, who are you running with? Like, what's your reputation? And then I also have a thing of like how you treat women. I am a female host. If you are disrespectful towards women, there's like sexual assault cases, shit like that. You have no business.
Background checks, y'all.
Yeah,
Stop
like
playing.
You have no business being on the couch because we get close. On top of that, I'm giving you almost like a cosign by being on the couch. I can't cosign somebody who has no respect for women. So I think the hardest part of the vetting process is trying to figure out how people treat women, and a lot of that is just me going and being out on the scene and just like sitting in the back, like analyzing how you interact with women and like shit like that. It's tricky. Or again, like I'll start asking people like, oh, what do you know about this person? You know, different shit like that. So it's a pretty long process to get on the couch, just because I want to make sure the right people are coming to my couch. Like,
for sure. Now before we move on, do you have a favorite interview? And if you do, why was it your favorite?
Ooh, so I did get asked this recently too. And I said it was Ouija, of course. The reason it was my favorite is because I tried to replicate that structure with all of the following interviews, and I was never able to replicate the structure or like the vibes or anything. But now Ouija's one of my besties, so I think it was just like we needed the couch to become besties. So that was definitely one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites would be Sam I Am, because I grew up watching him on television. Like, never in a million years would I think that I would be interviewing him. It was like, it was a very much like all hands on deck. Like, I need everybody to call off work. I need like 3 different camera angles. I need the top notch mics. I need everything to go like perfect, because it was, again, like someone I grew up watching, and it wasn't like I reached out to him or anything like that. He had just been seeing that I did interviews and, you know, just reached out to me, and I was like, first off, you know who the fuck I am, which is crazy. Secondly, you want to come do a Melly's couch interview? So that was another one of my favorites, and he was so supportive afterwards and like promoting the fuck out of it. And I'm like, it's crazy because you have people who like just are starting off with interviews and they don't do that much promo, and he's seasoned. Like, he's been doing this all his life, and he like put so much promo behind.
Some people
his
don't
interview.
do promos or interviews at all, and it's an interview with them.
Exactly.
It's your interview.
Exactly, and he put so much promo and like made sure everybody knew that like it was a thing, and I got a lot of attention after that too. So that was another like favorite of mine. Just like I said, from like childhood fucking full circle type of moment. Like, how do you know me?
For sure. That's dope. That's dope. Now, at the top of the show, did I hear you say concert connoisseur?
Yes.
So how do you become a concert connoisseur?
No. So it was a new title that was given to me.
That's you know what? I feel like a nickname isn't validated unless someone gives it to you. I feel like you can't give yourself a nickname.
You can't, right?
Okay, cool. Okay,
you can't.
Cool.
So
you can't give yourself. If somebody gave it to you, it's valid.
No, this was on stage at a festival.
It's valid.
Introducing me, and they were like concert connoisseur, and I was like, I like that. Okay. Basically, it's just because I cover lots of events, do media for it. I'm always at concerts. That's my thing. So yeah, kind of stemming from that. I somehow got that name, and now I'm using it because you know what? Why the fuck not? If other people think that's who I am, then why I'm gonna use it?
For sure. I mean, well, since that's the title they gave you, you know what I'm saying, and I ain't gonna do nothing but respect it. You know what I'm saying. I just got a couple questions for you.
Okay.
For somebody who's, you know what I'm saying, kinda in the concert doing event thing, you know what I'm saying. What makes a good concert in Melly's eyes? You know what I'm saying, in Melly Starz eyes.
Yeah, because I go to a lot and I judge everything. Acoustics. Oh,
I get that a lot.
Important.
People always like ask me like, "Is there anything we can do about it?" But you know, noted.
Yeah, acoustics. Sure.
I be wanting a DJ. That's what I want. Like, because I know the DJs come with, you know what I'm saying, they shit.
Yeah, but they come with it. It depends on the venue too, because you got to see what the venue provides and what the DJ has. You feel me? So like, if it's a venue that we've worked with, we already know what they got and we already know what we have to bring. When it's a new venue, you kind of are like, okay, do I need a speaker? So I feel like even though sound check can be like tedious for people, I think sometimes you got to do at least a little bit of sound check to get the acoustics right. Yeah. Like it's never going to be perfect, especially when you have like a lineup that it's like a bunch of different styles and beats and stuff like that. It's never going to be perfect, but if you can get the acoustics somewhat figured out from the beginning, it's great. I hate going to a fucking show, concert, whatever it is, and I'm like, oh my God, my head hurts. Oh my God, and I'm like, I got my earplugs in. Like, I should still not be having a headache right now.
And that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? It's a concert. That's what we're here for. We're here to consume, you know what I'm saying, what's coming through the speakers. And if it's not valid, then that's an understandable point.
Yeah, and then I would say another thing, probably like crowd participation. Because like, sometimes you got 5 people in a crowd. Sometimes you got 500 people. But you got to be able to work the stage and work the crowd to get them involved. Because if you got people in the corner talking and they don't even know that there's a new performer and you're like, oh shit, then like I feel sometimes that's on the host, you know, because if you have a host in between, they'll introduce you, get you hype. But sometimes it's like the acts are just running, you know. So sometimes it's on the performer themselves to be like, hey everybody, blah blah blah, or like do motions and stuff like that. When I'm judging the festival and stuff, that's one of the criteria that we have to use is crowd engagement. Are they bringing the crowd in, regardless of if it's rain, sleet, snow, whatever it may be? Like, are they engaging? How does the crowd feel? And sometimes it's not you physically saying like, hey everybody clap your hands, but sometimes it's like you physically doing the motion to get the crowd going. So it depends, because like I said, that's on the performer side. If it's the host, how engaging are you? Call people out, you know, like call people out and be like, hey, what you guys talking about over there? Like, you know, shit like that it's like, but not in like a mean or like type of way, but in a way where it's like, it's funny. And then like now everybody's like trying to figure out what else you're going to say. So I think definitely getting the crowd involved is a big thing, because that's who's going to be posting on social media. They're the ones who are going to go and tell their friends about it. When you're doing clips and videos and stuff like that, the crowd reaction is what's going to determine, hey, was this a good set or not? Obviously, the crowd's not going to like every single performer. But definitely crowd participation is another, crowd engagement is another like major thing at concerts and shows and stuff for me. Okay. Yeah. So I say acoustics and crowd engagement.
And those great answers, especially the acoustics. I wasn't expecting that, but that's definitely, and that's one that I get like the average Joe, not to call nobody average out there, but like the regular person, like, hey, bro, can you fix the speaker? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, bro, it's just a karaoke machine. But so I was like, I definitely understand that.
I think it's not something that a lot of people, like your average consumer, is gonna know that that's what it is. And sometimes it's like speaker placement, or it's the levels, or it's like, well, it's just the shape of this venue.
Bullshit equipment.
Yeah, like sometimes there ain't shit, but like, yeah, acoustics. Because if you can't hear what they're saying or what the beat is, it's kind of hard to rock with them.
Exactly. Brother. So let me ask you this. For somebody who manage artists and a concert connoisseur, so it's like a cheat code, you know what I'm saying? So you should want to be getting managed by Melly, you know what I'm saying? That's
a lot of people do.
With those type of statistics under your belt, how important, from somebody who's asking, you know what I'm saying, this 3 events in, how important is it for the artist or the podcast or who's ever being on the stage, how important is it for them to be able to draw, or should the event promoter or host be 100% responsible for putting butts in the seat?
Ooh, I think that's an interesting question. I think it's a controversial question because I think this is something that a lot of people go back and forth about. I think it's on both. I do think it's on both. I think when it comes to a show, whatever it may be, the promoter has a job, right? The organizer has a job. But if they're booking you for your name and your star power. So that means if you have a name and a star power, you should be able to be bringing people to the event as well. Because let's say I'm paying $2,000 to book you, right? What the fuck am I getting for those $2,000 when you got 2 people? You only brought 2 people, and one of them's your +1. You didn't even there was not even a return on investment there. You know, I think it's on both. I don't think that it's I don't know, percentage wise where I would put it. I think it depends again on who you're booking, you know, because if you're booking somebody who's an up and coming artist, they might not be able to bring you 200 people. But if you're booking somebody, like I said, that you're paying thousands of dollars for, and they can't get 50 people in the door, what are we doing? So I think it's on everybody to really promote. I think another issue too is that some people be like, well, I'm promoting through DMs, but I need you to promote online too. And then some of the venues as well will judge if they want to continue to work with you on the online presence. Well, are all the artists on this lineup tagging us? Are they promoting the event? And a lot of times if they aren't, they're a little apprehensive to book you again.
Are they showing up?
Exactly. Are they showing up? Are they doing what they're supposed to?
Because it's something. Because from managing the event, you know what I'm saying, at some points it's if you don't show up on times, you might as well not show up at all.
Oh yeah.
Because especially when it's a slot thing, you know what I'm saying? Because now you got to bump toes and stuff like that. Especially if you late, it's you might want to show up at all. It's some people just be Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? Shit happens, of course, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, for people to walk in hours late, what time do I go on?
With no communication.
And just say, first thing they ask you is, what time do I go on? I was last?
I just checked you in, and there's 30 people in front of you.
When we putting the chairs and shit up, you close us out or shorty.
I hate people that do that too. That they only come in to do their set, and then they leave. I feel like it's disingenuous. I know that there's times where like we have to because you have shit happens or you double booked or like you have short time spans, which was almost the case for me at Thank You for Listening, but we figured it out and I was able to stay for the whole thing. Like I hate doing that, and I hate when people do it. I get it, everybody's busy, but like unless it's like you literally have like a pre-planned photo shoot, video shoot, and I asked you afterwards and you're like, okay, well, this is what I got going on after, but I'll still come out, I can understand that. But it's like, okay, I came, what time is my thing? All right, dope, I did it, now I'm out. That's just bogus.
Yeah, I understand, you know what I'm saying? If life is life in, that's 100%, but at the same time, especially, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't draw, you know what I'm saying? Support. My thing is support. Like everybody's trying to do the same thing in this room, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The least you could do, you know what I'm saying, is stay for another, you know what I'm saying?
For another artist, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? For another artist, you know what I'm saying? That just watch you do your thing, you know what I'm saying? So now, I
feel like this is like an educational.
Of course. You one of them people. You one of them members. So with 2024, you know what I'm saying, you had a crazy year, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It sounds like you accomplished everything that you set forth for the year.
Yes.
So, new year, new goals. Can you share? Are you the type to share your goals, or are you the type to be like people when you share them, people try to do everything and break them down? What's the vibe with that?
It depends on how far I am in the goal. You feel me? Because there are people who like will see it and then they take it. But
out the band.
Let's not get into that. Let's not get into that. But I think last night I was trying to plan out the year already. So 2 seasons of Melly's Couch, definitely the goals, and they're realistic goals. And I know who I want. I already know who I want for my season premiere, mid-season, and season finale for season 6, which is at the end of the year. Another goal is I want to get back into the artist advice series. I have to film a lot of that. I have to figure out what I'm going to film. I don't know what advice people want. So let me know so I could give you the advice.
They need all of it.
Exactly.
You know
so that's another goal. Kind of, because I'm like, I'm lost. I don't know what to do there. I think and then I guess doing more stuff out of state. Definitely. Like Chicago is just the beginning. I want to be known throughout the Midwest. So I got something in the works already.
That's realistic. I like the way you just said that. Because there's places around the Midwest that we can be hidden. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you already got planned, but just like I hate Indiana, but I never go to Indiana. It's people that live out there, shit going on out there. But I hear St. Louis is busting. You know what I'm saying? That's not too far.
Exactly.
Detroit is.
They
got a crazy music scene.
The next one that I'm working on right now.
Got a crazy music scene right
crazy
now.
As fuck.
And that's a 3-hour drive. You know what I'm saying?
I had 2 artists from Detroit perform at my rap party. So it's not, they just came in, did the show.
A couple rentals, you know what I'm saying? Wisconsin, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. Yeah. So I'm definitely, you can get some Midwest tours going on, you know what I'm saying? So that'd be dope.
The ideas are there. So like I said, I'm working on Detroit right now. I got a connection out there, so we're trying to figure something out. So that's, like I said, expanding, because we can't just be in one spot, you know?
Sure. That's a great idea. What has been some things, unexpected things, you know what I'm saying, that's happened since the move, since the return to Melly Couch? If everything's been going to plan, that's what's up, and I hope it continues that way.
Nothing ever goes to plan.
But if you would like to share any of those train wrecks, what's happening? How did you overcome that?
okay, so I still haven't moved all my stuff here because I still haven't gotten my own place. So I guess that's the biggest hurdle. And that was going to be like my personal goal for the year is definitely my own space, or at least my own room.
It's not easy to move a mansion, guys. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
You know, I got a lot of things going on. So definitely that's the big goal. Because the original plan when I moved here was I was going to stay with family for like 3 or 4 months while I got a place, blah, blah, blah. It has been a year. A bitch has not done shit. So clearly. So that's definitely been the biggest, like, but that's like been top of my list for goals is this year, getting a space so I can get back to like having my own desk and building more Legos.
Oh man, I'm finna buy some Legos. I ain't bought no Legos.
I just got Legos the other day, so I'm super excited.
Because you know what? I'm a real impulsive buyer. You know, like when I don't have an extra $80 on me, the Thanos hand is there every time in Target.
And it's so fun to do.
When I don't, when I got it, it's like it's on Amazon, but I gotta wait 2 days. But I'm like, I want it right now.
I want it right now, yeah.
So I think I'm gonna just grab it off Amazon. But yeah, I think.
And it's fun. And I had the hand on my desk at some point.
Yeah, I gotta get its own shelf. I'm gonna have to get it.
Yeah, so the fingers move.
What?
So me and my brother would fuck around and like move the fingers every so often. So we'd give each other the middle finger, the peace sign. I'm
ordering that tonight.
It's so much fun.
Oh my God, yeah. See, but that's all I'm saying. Now I gotta wait 2-3 days.
I gotta wait 2 or 3 days,
and then I'm gonna be back at work by then. This life is gonna suck, and I'm gonna have 2 hours.
And you're just gonna sit there, and then you're just like,
right.
But I want to do it.
No, you know what? I am gonna do it, and I'm just gonna stay up till 4 in the morning, and then get 2 hours sleep and go to work. Fuck.
You know what? You need to do it because. Exactly. When I was here last time, we talked about it.
Yeah.
It's been a year.
And I still got them bullshit cars up there.
Exactly. So you need to get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I need to expand my man for sure. That's a good for sure.
Yeah.
See, it's always good to link up with great people. For sure.
So personal goals, professional goals. You guys got the goals. Yeah. So the not having your own space definitely has been a little bit of a hindrance, but I'm lucky that my family's so supportive, and they're like, "Oh, you need to film some shit." Like, all right, whatever. We'll disappear for a little bit, or
that's dope.
Yeah, so
for sure,
it's just not like Melly-fied.
Now I gotta ask you, because you are the manager and you got artists in your stable, what are your goals for your artists moving forward? What do you got planned for them? What new projects do you got for certain artists that's coming out? Like what's on slate for the artists in the stable?
Yeah, so right now, Smokey specifically, I'm trying to focus a lot on her because we want to bring out the Legacy project. We've been talking about it and working towards it for a long time. So that's been top of my mind as far as Smoke. And then she has another project that she wants to do this year, but like the Legacy, it's such an important project. So I want to make sure we do it right. And so we just filmed a music video for it. And I'm kind of like I got a big role in it. And I'm like, oh my God. So that's definitely for
big role. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I got a talking role and everything. I'm beating people up. I'm fighting for my artist. There's a close up on my shoes.
It's busting.
Yeah. So shout out to 1002 Lito out there because he did all of the camera work and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my God, my shoes. Because that's what I care about is fucking shoes. So Smokey definitely is the Legacy. Maya right now, she's doing a lot of features and stuff like that while we figure out her next big project. Because Lyrically Blessed just did a year. It's been a year since it's been out. So now it's time for the next big project. And then she's done like collab projects. And we got a few features kind of that are like pretty big features that are in the works. And then Herb, his debut project. I want it out. So those are like kind of the things. But aside from that, again, I want to do out of state shows. That's the goal as well. Aside from Melly's stuff, I want them to do some more out of state shows. Like last year we did a Wisconsin show, which was with Smokey, but like it was Smokey and then she split her set with Maya. this year I definitely want to do all 3 of them out of state somewhere.
Now, before you get up out of here, a lot of questions that I ask a lot of guests, I like to get their opinion on their peers in the industry. Because one thing I didn't know in like Chicago, because before 2020, I didn't have no knowledge on like the underground media, music, Chicago scene. I didn't have no I didn't know it was like a whole nother industry. So
it is, yeah.
What's your opinion on your peers in the industry, from the artists to the other podcasters to the other radios? What has your experience been? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this appropriately. I think it's been interesting, for sure. I feel like what I have seen and what has been a driving force for me, especially with the couch, is I noticed a lot, not all, but a lot of platforms focused on the messy or like the viral moment or the beef or whatever. And I've definitely tried to stay away from that, which I think that's another reason why the couch is so popular. Because I've had a lot of artists come out and be like, I was on X, Y, and Z platform, and like they just did us dirty. Like they were just trying to start shit, and like they didn't ask us not one question about our music, not anything for us to promote. So that's kind of a lot of the feedback that I've gotten from artists. Again, it's not everybody. So even now too, I'm very particular on where I do interviews, and I do my due diligence as well, because I'm like, all right, are you messy? Or another situation I had was where they had interviewed people I knew, and I was like, oh, this is dope, like whatever. But then the moment that it's a female, now the interview questions are completely different. Now you don't want to talk about work. So now I'm a little bit more like, if somebody reaches out to do an interview or something like that, I'm like, okay, well, send me an example of an interview with a female. Like, yeah, you've interviewed the homies and I've seen them, but I need to know how you handle a female, because it's that switch up. Everything's all business. And then you get there and then it's like, well, let's talk about sex. And it's like, I'm here to talk about music. I think the landscape is changing. I feel like some of those are weeding out. They're not as prominent anymore. I think, because I think people are starting to understand that like artists want to talk about what the fuck they're doing, not their favorite sex position or the beef they had 5 years ago.
And it shows for that, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. There's shows for that, but I think now there's a lot more shows that are steering away from that, which I think is great.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Now, before I get you out of here, now we talked about your goals, but give me unlimited budget, your all wishes, your command. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What's going on in 2025 for you? You know
Unlimited budget?
Unlimited. You got a genie. You got a magic genie bottle. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? What's happening? Just let us know. If you want to share it with us, we're gonna do everything we can to make it happen.
Okay. Well, you're gonna need a few million.
Oh. Well,
So you got that?
Yeah, we're just gonna record it for now. You know
Exactly.
yeah.
We're gonna manifest
So
it. Unlimited budget, family compound, not like in a weird way. Like we have, because we've talked about this already.
Like Tyler Perry type shit.
Kind of, yeah. Where we have like a main house where we can all go and like have like Sunday dinners, but we all have our own little houses where we're close, but like we're not too close. So definitely unlimited budget. That's what I would do. And like make sure that everybody had like a interior designer and everything is like how everybody likes whatever the fuck they like, because everybody got different styles. So that's personally. Professionally, big ass warehouse where everybody can create. Definitely where the couch can live, where the lot can live, because obviously I work very close with the lot, would not have a home for couch. So I want to definitely be able to give back to the lot as much as humanly possible. I've already said it. No matter where I go, regardless if I get whatever deals that may come my way, if there's not a clause for something for the lot, I won't accept it. So So I hope I can stay to that goal, but they've done so much for me. So I definitely want to have just a big creative space. I feel like that's definitely feasible. I don't think I need like a bazillion dollars for that.
Yeah, for sure.
But professionally, yeah, definitely like a big ass warehouse.
Now,
where
buying a block, that's going to take a couple million. You know what I'm saying? Buying a block for your people, you know what I'm saying? That's going to take a couple million.
Yeah, that's
But,
going to take a couple million. But, but I feel like
I fuck with that. I want to buy the block too, though. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that.
Exactly. We ain't got to worry about no landlords or, can we have the dog or not have the
Can
dog?
we put a basketball rim in the middle of the street? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who going to tell me otherwise? I own this shit.
Right. My mama stay across the street. What you talking about? But no, but that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Real honorable activities. Definitely appreciate you coming through for our yearly. Yearly. It ain't gonna be yearly.
Probably not.
We call it something else. We're gonna call it something else.
We'll toss some ideas around and get back to you.
We're gonna get it busting. But definitely appreciate you coming through. Appreciate working with you at this pass. Thank you for listening. I think you did great.
Oh, thanks. I was so nervous. I still am like, I don't think I did that great.
definitely didn't seem like definitely didn't seem nervous. You know what I'm
I was fucking terrified.
Did you watch the footage back?
A little bit.
Okay, that's why I'm bad. I'm horrendous at watching footage back. Like I the memory cards in there. I just looked at some footage just to grab some clips just to throw on social media, but I haven't watched the footage yet.
Yeah, I haven't because I haven't edited it. So
I haven't edited it yet.
A bonus episode.
I just looked at it. Yeah,
it's gonna stick it in the season. So I'm like,
when I do put it together, I'm gonna send you what I do have. You know what I'm saying? Because it came out great. You know what I'm saying? So before you get up out of here, let the people know where they can find you on social media, where they could. I know you're not managing artists. Well, let the people know what you got going on.
Exactly. So you can follow me everywhere at Melly Starz, including my website, YouTube. Shots fired. YouTube, Instagram, every social media platform. Even TikTok. I'm on TikTok too. And actually TikTok, you get exclusive reels that I don't post on my Instagram. So that's extra content
that's
there.
That's how my Snapchat is. If you don't want Snapchat, bro, that's like $2.90 more uncut.
Ooh, I might have to join the Snapchat.
Bro, that's real life right there, I'm sure.
So Melly's Couch, season 5 is pretty much set. Season 6 is in the works, which will begin in August of 2025. I might still have some spots available. So put in your application now. Again, the application is only to get started on the vetting process. It does not guarantee that you will be on the couch.
Yep.
It's
doing
just
the application does not guarantee you're going to be on the couch.
No, exactly. It just means I'm going to start
get that on the shirt.
So that's what I got going on. Let me know artist advice, any other questions you guys want. I do have a master's in entertainment business, so I think I have some knowledge that I could share.
Fuck them. I mean, I fuck them.
Oh,
just give them, you know what I'm saying? Give them what you know they need. You got the knowledge. You know
yeah, so, you know.
All right, give them that shit. Then they going to be like, but what about this? What about, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I'll give them little tidbits and then to get you started.
Especially on TikTok and YouTube, they going to have unlimited questions for your ass.
It's mainly on YouTube. What else? Send me your music. I still do review music every once in a while. I think that's it.
I want to have a music review show.
Ooh, we might have to talk because me and Lo also were talking about that. Okay. So
I want to do like a live.
Ooh, I just got like a major idea. Okay, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say that off camera.
I'm gonna see you a link because I did one. So basically we sat here, we went live with like a drink and some smoke, and he played his project that just went out. We just played it was like a 7-song EP, and he had played a song before the song played out like. Tell me what you thought about this song, like what you was thinking. Woo, when you play the song, we did. I'll send you the link to it. It's on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
On Facebook Live.
Okay. I got a different idea, and like I said, I'm gonna say it off camera. So
but yeah, for sure. They love stealing dick rags. They love dick rags, boy. I'm sure. Even we can talk about shit.
We'll talk about shit.
But I definitely appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. In a minute, gang.